All right, guys, feedback time. As you can see, Madden 20 here. This is against the CPU. This is simulation, all Madden with custom sliders. And you guys know how I feel about sliders. Sliders shouldn't, destroy or completely rebuild the way the game is playing fundamentally. It shouldn't change any of that. It should only just enhance, or not even enhance. It should basically customize your experience, and that's it. The fundamentals and the foundation of the game should be what they are. All right, so with that being said, let's take a look at what we got going on here. The line play is relatively decent. Like the interaction between Michael Bennett and Matt Fowler right there, number 71. Of course, we could always debate how well it's replicated, as far as movement and interaction. Those are areas of, things that could always be better. So that's not what I'm really discussing here, but for the most part, I like what happened there in the trenches. As we take a look at the secondary play here, I like how these guys are playing defense for the most part. Most of these guys are playing their coverage or playing their man the way they should. Can't be mad at that. As we take a look at McCourty here, one of the McCourtys, as you know, both of them are on the New England Patriots. And they seem to have guys covered pretty well. They put me in a situation where I had to take what I thought was my best matchup. We'll get to that in a moment. We'll look at the safety, McCourty. He's going to turn and run. And it's pretty much a bracket on Juju Smith-Schuster, which, by the way, I would love to see the CPU AI get to a point where they recognize things like that and they key on certain players. I don't know if that currently happens. I don't believe that happens in Madden, but that's also something AI-wise I would like to see going forward. Stephon Gilmore doing what he's supposed to do. James Washington goes vertical. He's going to run with him. Now, these guys, I would like to see them obstruct, I'd like to see them, interfere, if you will, with Vance McDonald a little bit more here. Number 21 should do something other than that, especially once he recognizes there's nobody in his area. Now he can lend himself to helping, obstruct him, push him inside, do something, reroute him, do something. Don't just aimlessly run around right there because there's really nobody in your area. It gets good depth, as well as number 53 before he's passed off to Patrick Chung. The depth is pretty good, but I just like to see him react a little more realistically. Now look at Jamie Collins here. Great depth on his drop. Finds the man that he should locate, turns it into a man coverage, goes up for the ball, but he's outmatched there in terms of height. And that's a situation where the positional advantage should take place. But I have a lot of feedback points here. First of all, I don't like how McCourty comes in here. He acts as if there's no awareness. Look at this. He acts like he has no idea what's going on in front of him. This type of stuff can't happen. These AI dead spots have to improve this. And look at the other McCourty. It's like he just aimlessly runs into that contact and he doesn't attempt to tackle or anything. He just runs right into the physics, and the physical moment applies to him. Those type of things, they have to clean this up. And also, last but not least, the two-man animation here, which I understand what they're going for here. There wasn't really any type of shift here, but you clearly see where the two-man interaction begins and where it ends. However, gotta get to a point, man, where these things are more one-to-one. And I feel like, and you guys probably feel like as well, we make the same videos over and over. That's why you don't see me make as many of these videos anymore. At this point, the point is out there. But every now and then I'll drop in and I'll say, look, you did good over here, but you got to fix this part over here. You know what I mean? So clearly there was some good things happening in this play, but the two-man interactions as well as the AI by the defenders once the ball was in the air is still an area of concern and needs to be addressed. All right, but that's all I got for you guys. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll definitely catch you in the next one. Peace.